Hello guys, this is Base. My fucking god, they are not letting us breathe! We got an event, and not one, but two new Memoria banners to go over. So without further ado, let's take a look at it. This one starts from New Year's Day, and since the rest starts at the same date, I'll get the outlier first. We will have a New Year's gift that will give us 3,000 quartz. Like straight up. For free to play and low spenders, I suggest you to save it for the upcoming banners. Anyways, starting from December 20th onwards is another login bonus for Christmas. Like the one we currently have now, it's the SS guaranteed type. The gist of it is, for those of you who don't know, so basically this is where you log in for 10 days, get one ticket each day, and once you collect all 10 tickets, there's a dedicated ticket banner where you can pull and get one SS Memoria guaranteed. For free-to-play players, we may have slightly low quartz income to actually pull, but this game always makes up for it with all the free SS from these login bonuses. Next is the Ivar Von and Yaoi's Christmas campaign. This is a campaign where you clear missions for rewards. This campaign has 5 missions each that will give you 200 quartz, so you can get 1000 quartz out of it, on top of a special story focusing on Waki and Bungo. Another thing is that we have a new side story event coming out, that is the New Year 31 Ace Desert Island Survival Story, It's Game Over Sometimes event. Next is the recommendation period for the Summer Swimsuits and Tropical Festivals event that I suggest you clear this shop over the new event because during the recommendation period, the event flashbacks gives you thrice the event tokens you normally get, so self-explanatory. Next is Score Challenge number 4. This is a single target boss with both ice and thunder weakness. You can do whatever you want with that information. Now we get to the banners. Damn, they really getting through these banners because we got not one, but 2 new Memoria banners. First is the Solo Rare Memoria and came as the featured SS in the event and does none other than Charge Air Boss Tama, or Tama SS3. She is quite versatile as she can be a DPS, buffer, and healer. Her effectiveness are for a Thunder team obviously, and she's a staple from debut up to the release of her SS5, replacing her a year from now. As a healer, her non-ultimate or non-exclusive skill is healing split into 2 turns, and for example, if you unlock Introjection on her SS1, if you have, you can use that DP reviving ultimate or ult skill on that SS1 onto this Memoria, so that gives her another versatility in the healing department. As both a buffer and a DPS, since those are the uses of the ult of this Memoria specifically, on the buffer side, she gives everyone the Thunder Enhanced buff per use. And before Maid Aoi or Aoi SS2 comes, she was the definitive DPS for Thunder teams. And it really helps that when she uses her ult, she buffs herself along with the others first before dealing the big damage. And after Mua and Maid Aoi releases, she's more so the buffer and secondary DPS for your Thunder team, and they form a formidable trio against enemies and bosses with Thunder weakness. Lastly, to my knowledge, even now, I think she's the only unit that can cast the Thunder Enhanced buff twice, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, is she a must pull? No, but she's definitely a very solid pull target for you. Next is the banner with 2 new Memorias. To fit with the occasion of the holidays, we have Christmas Waki and Bungo, or rather both their SS2s. Christmas Bungo is a breaker without a notable non-ultimate skill. It's just an AoE attack skill, and her ultimate, or ult, while can potentially deal big damage, it's only on her first use with that defense down debuff because the subsequent uses of the ult won't have that anymore. And I'ma be for real, Christmas Waki's kit is bad. Her non-ult skill while giving attack up also lowers her defense by 100% in the same turn. So yeah, don't use that. There's a lot of units who can do that without that downside. And her ult is buffing an AoE attacks, and while the light enhanced buff is nice, her damage is pretty bad even by AoE standards, which AoE units are already weaker than single target ones in exchange for dealing attacks in, well, AoE. So honestly, both are skipped in comparison to Tama, and even more so to the upcoming units like these coming in a month or 2. One thing to note is that Yostar is kind enough to put the other new Memorias in each other's exchange point pity system. So for example, in Tama's banner, you can exchange Christmas Waki and Bungo, and vice versa. Do keep it in mind, to my knowledge, they won't share the same pity counter. And yeah, and like I said before, the banners that come along with the new Memoria banners are often not worth it, such as the case with the new outfits featured recruitment phase 3, because it is a banner that is skip worthy because no one on the rate up is noteworthy. And the last banner to mention is the SS Guaranteed Christmas Celebration Step Up Recruitment. It is a whale banner, and this is just to get more SS because there's no rate up, so every SS here is fair game. Even for whales, I wouldn't recommend this. Not adding to the fact that Union and Maki aren't in the pool. So yeah. Last ones to mention are the paid packs that come along with this update. Again, this is for the whales out there. And while my intentions with these kinds of videos is to just give HBR EN news for the most part, I also want to give bits and information you can use in making your team compositions and give you all a bit of foresight into the upcoming Memorias and the roles of the Memorias I present in the future, whether still good or no longer used much. And yeah, that's the end of the video, I guess. Please subscribe and the notification bell so you miss any of my videos. Share this with a friend and watch these videos extra later. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye!